Hey, right. So, welcome everybody. Sorry for the delay. It was mostly on my side because of it's been raining on our side, and my Wi-Fi has just been having the runaround. So I had to obviously play around with it to get into it a bit more, right? But on the outset, we are here because, especially we are here at the moment because of the absorbent prices we're going to be paying for fuel, right? So going forward, we're going to be hitting with what, like 4 Rand on petrol, 7 Rand on diesel. And for us that are working, it's going to dig a deep hole in our pocket. Now, I would like to show you exactly what I'm doing to earn from home. Now, I'm not saying leave your day job, but I'm saying that the side hustle could potentially earn you more than your salary. And obviously, in time to come, lots of people do end up leaving their jobs so that they can do this from home, right? So I'm just going to share my screen with you and we're going to go through this whole process. I just hope my internet keeps behaving itself. Right, so I'm just waiting for my screen to load. Let's move that out of the way. Okay, so on this call, I'm literally going to share with you how we average anything from $400 to $1,000 per sale, right? With high ticket affiliate marketing. Okay, so these commissions are huge. If you're a South African, 400 is like what? 7,000 is like 15 to 16,000 Rand, if not more, right? I'm going to show you how I've been earning it, how I've made over 2 million now in the online space, and literally how you can do the exact same thing. Now, what exactly is digital and affiliate marketing, right? So I need you to think of journals or PDFs, even courses. I mean, majority of us got kids at home, and if your kids are studying from home, that is a digital product. That's a course. They are literally learning from home from their laptops, right? You even got coloring books. Okay, now everything's going digital. People are coloring on their laptops and on their phones. Those are digital products. Okay, you can create a product yourself, right? A couple of weeks ago, we had a Canva course and we showed you how to create your own product. And with this product, you can now sell it. People will buy it, right? And then what is affiliate marketing is you can take the same digital product that somebody else created. Now, an affiliate product means I didn't create it myself, right? Somebody else created it. They've given me now the resale rights to it, the master resale rights, right? So I can now resell this product. And when I resell it, I earn a commission, right? So I don't have to literally go through all this hard work. I can just piggyback off somebody else and I can earn a commission of it instead of spending hours and worrying my brain to create my own product, right? So why are so many people confused from the outset about the online space? Because there's too many options, right? If you've ever been scrolling on TikTok, you'll see there's a lot of people doing this. So people feel overwhelmed, right? And everyone is teaching different methods. Like I will tell you one thing, a guru will tell you something else, somebody beginning will tell you something else. So there's way too many, but that again will tell you there's so many ways to make money online. And most content shows results and not the process, right? This is why we host these Zooms, because we want to walk you through the actual steps that you will take to start making an income online. And as a beginner, you don't know whether it's legit. Like almost every day, I have somebody reaching out to me to find out whether this is actually working or not, because there's so many SAMs out there, right? So this is why we also host it to show you real results and to show you that this is working. Now, you are not too late. I think a lot of people think the ship has sailed and they're late on it, but let me tell you, you're not late, right? You're exactly where you're supposed to be at this point in time, because the model has changed. The way of making money has completely changed. Online income didn't stop working. The way people do it now has just changed, right? So from a 9 to 5, you're now making money from home, from your phone, working few hours instead of clocking a card and working for somebody else. And most people just need to move that. To get this out of the screen. And most people are just stuck using outdated advice, right? So remember, as the online space evolves, right, so does the advice people give. Okay, so everything obviously has a ripple effect. There goes the internet again. Yeah. Okay, so what you do not need to do anymore, like how our parents did it 50 years ago, is that you don't need an online following. You don't need to start from 100, 200, or 500 followers to actually make money. I started with 0 followers for the brand new account when I started in 2023. So you don't need a huge following, and you don't even need to be tech savvy. Why? I'm going to explain to you why you don't need to be tech savvy to get into the online space. You don't even need to figure it out alone, because you become part of a community, right? And this community has over 800 people in it. You have access to the coach, so you are never alone, and you don't need to figure out things, especially if it's designed step by step for you. Okay, what social media shows you is viral videos, huge followings, and loud income claims, right? Now, what is actually working, or who does this actually work for? Especially moms with limited time. I'm a single mom, right? So time for me is an absolutely huge factor, which is why I hardly ever go live or go on Zooms, because I don't have the time. But what I know is that in the background, my systems are still generating an income for me, right? So these are for busy moms with limited time, for 9 to 5ers, right? So exactly why we're here, because if you are at a job, okay, your job's not guaranteed, and the price of everything's going up, and your salary is not going to go up. It's going to stay the same. So as a 9 to 5er, you need an extra income. It's for beginners with no product, because if you're a beginner, obviously you don't have a product. You're a beginner, you know nothing, right? So you, as a beginner, you don't want to go searching for products. Okay, so these are a perfect fit if you're a beginner and people who don't want to work online the whole day. I know lots of people that are at call centers and stuff are online on their phone the whole day, cold messaging, cold DMing people, right? You don't need to do all of that. Now, a little backtrack about me. My dream of starting this whole thing was just to travel more with my family. It's why I looked in the online space, right? And if you know anything, I literally borrowed money to start my journey in 2023. I had no money. I came across a video and I immediately took action. And I borrowed the money and I started. And on my day one of creating my first content, I made my first income from there, right? So my dream was just to travel, and I've turned that dream into a reality. As you can see, this is my family, and we travel a lot. I love to travel, and so do they. They got that rubbed off on them. So we try and make the best of it. And I've now went from borrowing money to start my journey to now making close to 2 million rands through digital and affiliate marketing, right? Why most people get stuck is because there's no product to offer. They're trying to do everything on their own. There's too many decisions and no guidance or feedback. I think the main thing here is that people look for guidance, support, right? And they need to know that this is beginner friendly and they are not alone. So the new way that this whole thing works is you don't start from zero. So remember, you're not. Hi, Bongi. I'm not sharing my screen, yes, because I'm on a Zoom. So I'm just, as I'm speaking, you'll be able to understand exactly what's in my presentation. But if you'd like the recording, please do go to my link in bio, and I will send you the recording by tomorrow latest. Okay, so what you don't need is to start from zero. So there's no starting from scratch. You're not building something from the ground up. These are done for you already. Okay, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel. We are already doing what everybody else is doing, and we're still making millions from it. Okay, and you also don't do it alone. Like I said, community, people, the coach, everything is close knit, so you're never alone, right? And you're literally building income while you are learning. So it's a learning and earning process. Why would you want to become, or why I became part of Digital Magnetic System? Because I was tired of people being overwhelmed by the tech. This is not my first program that I have under my belt. And if there's anything I noticed over the past 2 years is that people don't have time, they don't have patience, and they're definitely not tech savvy. So you needed something that was done for you, which is exactly why I got into DMS. When I heard it was a done for you system, when I heard that there was no tech, I immediately got onto it because I knew this was what people wanted. And I was right in doing so, obviously, because of the income I'm now making with it. Okay. And then no tech and support, right? So you have calls, you have a tech call, you have trainings. Almost every day we have a call which you can jump on if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel lost, if you don't know what to do. There's a whole community backing you. And then obviously, if you purchase through me as well, I do help you. I will walk you through the process. You're stuck, you can reach out to me, right? And we want real people. We literally want people that are dedicated, people that are ready to win. We want action takers, right? So that is more, especially why I became a part of DMS. Now, what makes DMS so different from everything else I've ever worked with is the fact that it is a done for you system. When I say done for you, I mean the tech part is not done by you. The website funnels and automations are not done by you, right? So the tech part is completely eradicated. You don't do any setups. It's a clear starting point. So as a beginner, we understand that you need to say, or you need to read something that says start here and follow instructions. That's exactly how DMS is structured. Multiple income parts because there's more than one program or product that's inside the program. So it's going to give you essentially multiple streams of income. And obviously coaching and community is a big thing in here. You don't want to get into a system where you're not coached, where you're not mentored, where you're paying a price and you don't have any benefits, right? Oh, so we got 10 minutes to go. Okay. Right. So coaching and community is vital. And there's no pressure to perform because it's a learning and earning process. This is just some real life earnings results from inside the community. Once you purchase and you're inside, you will see these life stories. For example, Zanelle was 58,000 Rand in 4 days while she was out on holiday, right? 58,000 in 4 days. You've got Cecilia's been close to 5 million Rand now in sales. She's about 3 years in the industry. She has 40,000, 50,000 Rand days, right? I think my highest day was a 32,000 Rand day. That's the highest I hit in the day, right? So we are making some good amount of money. This works best if you want an extra income, if you don't want to start from scratch and you need the guidance and support, and you want something realistic that ordinary moms like I are doing, then this is brilliant and for you. Right? So here's the next step, right? So you're going to join DMS, you're going to get the support and the systems, you're going to stop the guesswork, and you're going to start with clarity, which is obviously very, very important. Okay, these are the two products that are available, which is the DMS Pro. This is everything you will get inside the Pro version, and that total value is $6,000, right? But you're getting it for $1,197, okay? Then you get the starter, which is valued at $2,500. There you get everything for $497, and you've got an activation fee of $75. Now, if you have to purchase today, right, I cover the activation fee for you. So if you have to jump off this call and say, Bhavna, I'm ready, the $75 activation fee, I pay from my end. I can't do any more because it's an affiliate program, right? So I pay the activation fee for you if you decide you want to start today after this call, irrespective of whether you take the starter or the pro version of this, okay? So essentially what you're going to do is buy the program once off. You're going to, we also have lay-by options. So if you like lay-by options, please do get a hold of me. You can just go to my link. In my link in profile is my digits, and you can also opt for the lay-by option, right? And you're going to learn the skills, you're going to promote, and then you're going to earn 90% commission on every single sale, right? Or you can also start creating your own digital assets because we teach you how to do that in here as well, okay? Look, you need about 2 to 3 hours of your life every day to dedicate to this program. So it gives you time freedom. Huge thing. You get financial freedom because your sales range anything from $400 to $1,000 per sale, which is massive as a South African. And it's going to help you pay for that fuel. Location freedom, because irrespective of where you are, you can get your hands on this. You can promote it from anywhere you are because all you're doing is carrying your cell phone with you, right? So location freedom is a big thing. Anybody wanting to get on, this is my digits. You can send me a WhatsApp. Let's move this out, right? So those are my digits. You can reach me, send me a WhatsApp if you'd like to start or I didn't cover something, you'd like more information, you're welcome to reach out to me, right? And that's basically, in a nutshell, how I'm able to earn an income online, right? So remember, if you start today, I pay your $75 activation fee. You cover the product cost, you purchase it, you learn, you start promoting, and you start earning, right? It's literally as simple as that, right? So also my time has run short. I want to thank you for getting on board and apologies for the delay in actually starting. It was just my network. But yes, anybody needs to connect with me, you can grab me on my digits and I will be more than happy to connect. Thank you so much once again for joining and take care. Okay, so people, let's do that.